Poor bastard. Couldn't run 'cause of the weight of his load. Still, better a branded than one of us.
Fucking thieving bastards. Cid. Should I be worried?
Jill.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a...
Indeed.
Any idea where they...
The desert's a big place, but the fact is...
What did you say to me?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've... Yet, and at this rate, it won't be... I've tried reasoning with a dissenting...
Perhaps we could talk to...
What makes you think they'll listen?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Cid. And you won't have wasted...
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on us.
And what happens when those mercenaries are... We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies if we hire... And you cannot fill empty...
But what happens when they come back?
That's enough. Any more of this and I'll throw you out. Come back when you're ready.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Cid. And
I was about to ask you this.
Costness is in chaos. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought...
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason is these are cursed skies. Or an entire city for that.
We're still working on the skies. Perhaps we can find a solution to...
I hope so.
So,
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry, but have left to smolder.
my thoughts exact. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods.
And if there's one thing bandits like...
What would Cid the Outlaw say?
Well, he'd let them choose for themselves.
That sounds like a recipe for...
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will, it may still be possible. Before presenting,
And that would be?
to pool our resources and save the city.
When all that fear and anger...
It appears we have a Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can...
As you wish.
Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking.
Play along.
What he means to...
Picture it, Conrad. Ah, here she is. Conrad. May I introduce...
A pleasure, my...
Pleasure.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here.
Victor says you told it that there aren't any men left.
True as the crystals crack. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just... You know of the 7 high houses? Granted, we have a few boys left.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend that a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your...
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you call the brightest can, and there's a reason why I had you do the talk.
A shop?
If I had my pickaxe, I would...
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something. Ah, here he is. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's Prestige.
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty,
Indeed, certainly. That is, the nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine. It is only a matter of time.
It is worse than I thought. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellic, which means that if our humble town is to endure not only this hard...
all right. But you needn't have gone.
Thank you, Clive.
She saw right through.
I didn't say it was good. Now, my scouts should be...
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Good news. Both Conrad and Natalie have, with time,
Time no longer...
I take it your scout.
Technically, it would be the bandit. All.
You're not...
they don't just want food, they...
I have a fate. I'm told the bandits march into... Very well. The rest, my mistakes,
That is a...
Then it will be for us to...
I thought you might...
We'll hold them off for us.
And we will...
I'll take that one.
They mean to overwhelm us. To me!
The townspeople.
I don't hear any fighting.
That we should hurry.
Natalie, you did well out there. The inn would have been...
Without you, there would have been... You saved us, Conrad.
We all saved.
Conrad seems to have had a change of...
I'd say they both.
I take it from your presence that,
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty band.
Calm now, Victor. Why? We are united. As for you, Sid...
I'll take that as...
So... This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Martha.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said he'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight.
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you've come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Do you think there are as many as Martha says?
More.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Clive,
We deal with the Akashic.
Awaken! Soil!
these men don't have...
If you've come to rob this place...
You are mistaken. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
How do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time...
Wade's men? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find...
Did he? Take your wounded back to the... Martha will see you're looked up.
And to think you took them for thieves.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians, they were making ready to leave just as the sky...
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift. But they got wounded with them!
Damn it all.
You look after everyone here.
I will.
My brothers.
Mad dogs.
Squire, I need you, but what about... I didn't... Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rossfield.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help, and by the looks of it...
We thought we could, but we didn't know there would be...
Behind you!
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
We can certainly try. Are you with us, sir?
Always.
Then let's do it.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flame.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, so...
I see you're all in one.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool.
A second hole.
Feel like finishing.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured with...
Don't you worry about...
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow.
Mad dogs.
How do? Much obliged. That all, is it?
Just patch me up as quick.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round to wait. Shall we? Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's.
What did you find out?
The same as Sir Wade.
Well, wherever they came from, hopefully we'll have enough.
How many of your men were in?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned.
It was a hard-fought victory. But it's not a matter of if the Horde will be back. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable.
What do you say, Martha?
Well, when you...
My lord. Oscar?
It is an honor. I am Oscar.
Murdoch.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did.
Well, go on, then.
Yes. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, I would learn the duties of a...
But I am a shield no longer, and spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education.
My Aunt Hannah once told me, you have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning, and I would sooner serve under an honor... not that Sir Wade and the other Guardians are...
It's all right. We know what... There is only so much the boy can learn from...
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once.
Know that I'll show you as much lenience.
I would not have it. I will not let you down, Lord Rossfield. You or my uncle.
We shall be staying here for the time being, and not just for the ale. I'll have one of my men escort Oscar to Benimir once he's set his fire.
First we find Isabel.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of our...
I can't do it.
My lord.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures.
With the blue eyes. Yes, they've taken so many.
Akashic.
And what of your mistress?
Oh, no.
Then we'll look for her there.
We could leave. Well, the two soldiers would carry him.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things.
We've tried requesting reinforcements. What more would you have?
I would have you do your duty and protect the Maisha. In case you have forgotten, the people of this, but more than that, your sisters, your brothers, your loved. So you have a choice. Lady?
She speaks the truth, you know. This here. So we're...
What we have left is our...
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. I'll have a word with him.
Oh, Clive.
I didn't expect...
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider mine.
What we need to consider is where the creatures...
The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps...
That thing...
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, They came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when...
It's all right. Just rest now.
Don't leave me, Pa.
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if there were a pack of them glowing.
Leave that to us.
At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now.
Run like the wind.
Clive, look!
I see them. With me!
Should I try?
Save your strength. It's over.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, isn't that right?
Yes, milady.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their post.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. Now me, I never needed convincing. And the people I love include the ones standing before. Now.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough, but it has solved one.
Our friends seem to have things under control.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Was wondering when you turn up. Had owls from all our friends. How is it you always manage to arrive at...
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for Mother Crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second. Now's the time to visit the...
Thank you, Otter.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua! Clive! It's Gav! There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
It's all Tyr told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The City Guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyr not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
Air.
Are you
you're so.
In what?
Yeah, but.
I've never...
A breath only.
If I-
Kindly old fella who.
Fine, and...
You.
what am I gonna...
Is everything all right, Good? You seem more...
Oh, I don't know what that means. Oh, I think Nan might be in...
It's all right.
Yeah. Focus saying she's been... She'd never do... I wanted her ask. She'd...
Don't worry. Of course.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Sid,
I can certainly try.
it's not... I borrowed that my first, which almost...
Perhaps.
I don't... They were...
Lawsman Harpocrates.
The young man.
That's actually why I'm here.
Now,
Dragon livers.
one would have thought, I believe,
So we know it.
Saint's Bonnet in contemporary. I gather that one can, I may add,
Meaning that...
Best of Luck Club and...
Lady Karen,
Not nearly.
you're
What Not once in 5
just...
Oh. I?
All I know is that someone in...
And what? Look. But that woman...
You're right, Lady Karen. It was wrong of me to...
No.
Of course. I spoke that the rumors, along with some other thing, and while it sat...
Oh, I knew Nan... But... What?
No, but people do things for all...
That trader. So that's where I'm...
Are you sure that...
Oh, but... That's why...
I heard the Emperor was impaled by...
We're all gonna die! You hear me?
What do you reckon we should do? I say we should just tell Miss Shirley.
Sid!
Hard at your studies, I see. It's not a set of scales, is it?
No.
Well, not...
And just how long?
But we didn't break them.
Just like Miss
Miss Midadol. And why would she...
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer. Miss Midadol said. The best way...
Well, then your work is all...
The taking apart was easy enough. Speak for yourself.
You three. So let's have a look at... All right. Every piece has its own role. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. You already know one of the pieces. This tiny piece.
I have. Miss Mid...
She puts them in...
That's right. They're very useful.
I remember the arm move.
Not my fault.
You know what part, though?
Not a bad idea. This is called the arm.
You're right.
You've ridden a chocobo before.
I'll think about it.
Hold things.
Good thinking. These round parts are...
I do. But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. But what if...
What are the chains for?
Well spotted. So, now that...
I think we've got...
Then here's what we'll do. You tell...
Well, obviously...
And the arms and then the...
Very good.
Yes.
Well, with...
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers.
That's right. We're Miss Midadol's hairs.
Her hairs?
Yeah. Hairs for the future.
She's showing us her secrets now.
What do you think, Sid?
With a little more help from Miss Midadol and Miss Shirley.
You hear that?
Until then, though.
Hey, look.
You don't think Sid for...
The girls here can have Otto and Gav and Gareth.
How are you doing? Quick look. Seen enough?
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back. Come again. I may have more for you.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Well?
It was as you thought. They dismantled them.
Oh, no, Mid will have...
Thankfully she won't, although I was...
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy... I shall see that the children are properly punished.
She'd have them following her.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted.
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. To anyone else it would be an opportunity. But to Mid, but that should come as no surprise.
Which explains... she's working to give them a better life.
Ah, you've given them far more than...
Seems that way. Will we ever see the sun again?
How may I help you today, Clark? Here you are. You earned this. All yours. Here you are. All yours. Here you are. All yours. You earned this. All in good time, eh? Best of luck out there, Sid.
see the pair that got hauled into time?
Rutherford. Where would he be in Martha's rat?
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canville was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they would allow it. The Echoes have a will of their own.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
You're injured. What happened here? I'll go. Rest, Wells. You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go round it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Good. We got here in time.
Awaken, wind!
Is someone there? Please, I can't move my leg.
That doesn't sound like an Akashic. You're with the battalion?
I am.
Taken care of.
Another survivor.
Is...
He was right to send you. Tabor is safe, thanks to you. You seem familiar.
You must have me confused.
Wait.
Son of a whore. I was there! In Kosnis when you killed my...
My war with Hugo Kupka is over.
And what of my ill will?
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it.
My oath!
I know how hard they are to keep.
No. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You...
Man. Like you.
I am nothing. Just know that I...
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yotei and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waluda Knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them, yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us! We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity!
How dare you!
Distinguished members of the Council. You must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic. He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools! Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough. Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
Let's find our friends.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Who among you is bold? Is that Blake?
Figurative.
Well, drink.
All right.
Awfully. I eagerly await your... A fortune in skin and scale awaits any man with a will to claim it for his own. Leave Tabor by that path and venture west.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any creases or scratches.
You! Find us at the... Climb the step.
And...
The three of them, to be precise. I'm here. I can't...
How are those new boot streets?
No history would be complete without mention of the Mother Crystals.
I go back to how it was.
The bandits may be none, but look what they've left us.
You shouldn't be too hard to find, Goods.
The gentlemen of the town guard us.
Could be I know something more.
Clive! I found someone who says it.
Have you?
Go on.
All right. It's like... Says them and them and... What? Huh? You'll...
Hear it. Where?
See, that's it. Feet now, if that's...
Sorry.
You don't think now...
Well, unless she's discovered.
Eh?
Lady, I know. You too, Good.
The finest shell swords in Storm couldn't hold a candle.
Mummy.
What a mess.
You fought very bravely.
The safety of the town is in our hands.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Just you, is it?
It was a fair... So?
That's die a slow boy.
Now, we could pretend this didn't happen.
Go on.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed, he only wanted that you weren't even.
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him. I was only supposed. Then you well.
You're not worth the effort. I need to find Goots.
Get your filthy paws off!
Stop calling and stop spreading...
For they are not lies. Every last word...
Goose.
He's gonna... He said she had to pay...
After what she did, it is only right. That loathsome harpy's very existence... Goots, was it? Only with you. Run along now.
No.
No?
I don't care what she did. Promise me, or I'll kill you, miss!
Goots!
Enough, all!
Karen, but how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Well, the whole thing got me thinking. Who in Dalamil? Though it was just... I thought the years might have taught you some sense. But I see you the same. What was it we called you?
You bitch! Everything that...
It was all... And now you'll
Goots, you...
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can... So, wet legs, you remember what you told me? An eye for an eye? Wise words, sir. What? And now? Sorry to keep you.
Is he...
Dad, it's an easy going through life, one eye short of a pair.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were... Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, so I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything, but he crossed a line, dragging pub. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got on, but...
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way. But something tells me the right.
Remind me never to cross you.
Fate seem bent on driving me from my inn. If they want me out, they're gonna have to try hard.
Have you heard the latest from Twinside?
The
my lord Marquis. It is you. I am
Of course.
Yes,
And what was so sensitive?
1,000 apologies.
It's all right.
I am here tasked with learning what I have subsequently gear the realm.
That sounds like...
It is.
Alas.
I have lost their
So you want me? I'll need to...
one
That does...
sec.
Nothing like a little unrest.
There we go. Set the gates, not days ago.
You needn't fret. The creatures are...
To the meadows, then.
Good girl.
Yeah! Be safe.
Hippocrates said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot. This must be our wyvern. Right. Let's get this over with. That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent. I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back. It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something.
Mummy?
The gentleman of the town guard.
Someone's got himself in trouble.
I don't see your master. You can...
Oh.
You that one's master, then?
Oi.
Oh, you're more than...
Yeah. I'd expect... You've seen this kind of... You said...
Well,
The captain is no...
Fortunately, I was able to...
What of the fist? Surely they wouldn't allow such...
I would imagine they are those who weren't recalled.
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria. Not at all. No. If he was... Come on. Time to fight.
Be safe. We're all ready. Let's go.
Yeah!
No mistakes.
We're not alone.
Playtime for the pack, is it? Let me introduce you to
Fire and flame!
And then there was one. That wasn't too bad, was it, Torgal? Faster! Time to fight. Surrounded. You deserve a rep. Old he may be, but it looks like there's still plenty of fighting yet. Finished. This thing reeks. The sooner it's off my hands, the better.
Do not allow me.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any creases or scratches.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor.
Decent quarry's been hard to find since the skies turned.
Thank you for the deal, Agnes.
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder? I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read.
Have you noticed the elders? Not a scratch on them.
So it's these stones to Canva, and the rest of the boxes.
That Cyril fellas are not fish, don't you think? How are those new boots treating you?
The engravings were in good repair.
Oh, what the night? Look up. Don't.
Guardians of the Crystal. I'm pretty sure that...
Fascinating. But, the...
Wanderers of the Core.
No doubt you're right. This is...
Children of the Hunt, that's all three.
And so, we add primitive... 3 in Guardians of them. Little wonder it, nonetheless.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Ha!
There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere. What happened here?
If you're with, they've all...
I'm not.
And then I'm Alistair Rock.
Of the 7 high houses it's been. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? I was on my way back from the old capital.
Bandits.
They look... It didn't...
Which way did they...
South.
All right. Found a note. You heard back.
Thank you.
They just couldn't resist, could they?
This one's ours, pretty boy.
Make for the town while you can.
You don't need to tell me twice.
This looks to be all.
I thought I told you to make...
And stand by as ill.
It's just Clive, which is more than can be said.
I will survive.
Strange of the garrison.
The garrison have their hands full. There are few hands left. The market stall. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of
Rockford, if you are to continue you first need to...
I shall return to Norbert.
Don't thank me.
I suppose he'll be wondering. I shall send a pistola.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece. I see you're
The rest, speaking of which...
I only happen to be... They both seem...
I am afraid Storm isn't... And we...
As it is mine.
Mindless though they are, an Akashic horde large enough to besiege the free cities is not to be trifled with.
It seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
So?
I did, and he...
And what precisely will...
Blueback wyvern liver.
Ah, wyvern... Now then, let's hope these And here we have it. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit.
And rightly so.
What? The crackle? It is a toll de...
I think he likes it.
Well, I can't quite tell.
Decent. It's remarkable. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and...
I'll give it some thought.
Nothing like a dish of cold.
I didn't mean. I just thought.
Aye. Well, some reckon the both of us have been. You've always been me right, and I'd have you stay that.
Well, I will. If.
Why, you fine.
Thanks, Nan.
There's nothing he wouldn't...
That's as may be. He'll need to start looking out till then.
Of course.
Stop it. I don't go thinking that'll... Let me tell you...
All right.
Them rumours wet legs were spread. Might be they weren't just take. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who was sold. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me... I were all... And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies. Stabbed my every... But then one day, said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community, a like-minded...
Was that the first time you met?
Aye. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started men all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Told me about his plan to topple the mother. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of thing. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could And that's when he had me. And the rest, as this, a dozen years on, and I'm still not the rich. But I can say that I have never... You've all shown me that
there are.
So don't you go messing it all. Still alive, are you? Coin purse weighing you down? It'd better all be here. Is that all?
Trouble with your gear, or Sangforian, dear? Anything else? Yeah. Sangforian, dear? That it? Fine.
Did you see that?
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts? You earned this. Come again. I may have more. Oh, yeah.
Welcome, welcome. Take care.
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept it. For as long as you bear it, members of our order, if there is nothing...
No.
Your Grace.
To Canva, then?
We'll talk about this later. Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
The free cities under siege? Are you sure this is the right way?
Shouldn't have messed with the leader of the pack, eh, boy? Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
Orcs. Then let us be rid of them.
Safe.
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
Clive.
Oh?
You remember how some of Sir Well, now, but we ain't got no my building, but where which leaves.
I see.
And it isn't just that, there's been more, but there's only we can't keep, and that.
It's no...
Thank you.
So,
well, it was, and if, but what?
I suppose...
The Blight, there's just a band of cutthroat nast would have sent, but now...
I do.
And I've already, and I did.
Of course.